Premier Rural Bank PLC contestant. Finally, your numbers
020-998-1738. Website www.thepremierbank.com. Email info@thepremierbank.com.
Now my verdict. Until further notice, I have no Premier Rural Bank PLC. The best rural bank in Ghana. Congratulations. I have no Premier Rural Bank PLC. Growing together.
Can I get a weekend night? Yeah, weekend boys. Best of a party. National party. Jaga. Bemo. Jaga. What's in my name? Jaga.
Numinyam Samu. On Toma Nipa Uni Fiat Moche. And Sasa Pink Phonum. FTRG a dead year crack to Yatu.
Jaga 4 victors.
Owo tiri mu adilio ma mo wo wa ye bone yansumu etio wo utiri mu odendodo kokoso nyantre ne ase adehie muni ya pa lenso ye be ya no de if you say owo aye kontonkro wi a odamansan nyina kom o chesa de eduru wo de so a ode beko ewie ene adesemanma me de yawo ene awerho esemo se kokoso yire na nakwa akudua apiani na otoso miensa na nakokura so say ye no dot ye eno nti mesremo anidie mu say yenti ahihye yiye na ebredura ya bom fefefe na yakoma kokoso adehye yi yakọ ewie otomfo osai titi otoso mienu asante hene otikokoso ne no na nakuna du yi adom otoso miensa asante hema na sai kwa metitue asanteman koso ehene no saa fekue yi emu na nakwa akudua apiani na otoso miensa na osom ebra na otiase no na afia ampoma aboahema otoso mienu kokoso hema ebusiapani na ase kwapena dodo na abane mrane se amakan Honorable Albert Kendapa former National Security Minister ono so ye eja Comfort Obin dodo na afre no koneba ono so ye ena wahene yire a wanya ne ba bi kro na abena pokue dua adehye kronkron a sabre yi etimusuo yi se onyankrompon ye ya domo a ye be ye na nakwa akudua apiani na otoso miensa edoti ye enti yenhwe enei eye na breso a ye nyina ya beboa na ya ye nana doti ye no kama eye memene da boso nson ne da etoso aduonum sia efie pino ne aduonum ye beje nana adwade efri awia no miensa ede kro ne kosia da eye boso nson ne da etoso aduonum son efie pino ne aduonum ye de nana etompem efia homate no nan ede kro e wo kokoso ahemfie nyantre ne ase hwa aduada boso nson ne da etoso aduonu enwotwe efie pino ene aduonum ya na bedempem amejamfo ne adofo abehwe benimo ama ne daakna enunti yanhye ne nson e wo kokoso ahemfie nyankyere ne ase ehwa yankopon ye yadomo a aduada no anadono a e ya behia ye wo kokoso ahemfie ye de na beko baamu ne yakope ne korabe na ededi adesema mei na nakwa akudua apiani na otoso miensa ne doti ye no ho enhyehyeye ni yesere wenyankrompon twede bia mponse onsa na nakra ensie Abraham kokumu emaye
Bohobio is politics. Bohobio is on Hello FM. Bohobio, Mondays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. on Hello FM with your host, Samson Kwame Nyamiche. Let's talk politics. Bohobio, Monday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. Hello FM with Samson Kwame Nyamiche. Bohobio.
Amaya this year. Bohobio ni ejumedi a yede brem wo Hello 101.5Fm kasa video so. Ejwada nu goda ni media. Efu no what you compliment. Brad is a group Samson Kwame Nyamiche and no bisa cha no bintabi. Ogri pataka. Ya do mo boy yedi ne sa na ni na. Opuso ni pusu nya katia dwem wo sa cha me. Bohobio ayo bo frata 101.5FM so. Tanana, see the diamonds on the soles of the shoes. 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 Diamonds on the soles of the shoes.
de shema sabia ye kase no watwa ba pa wo si ba de du no then ye better the news team ye better masse omo de no watwa kase ye body bra ye what fast money Joseph da so ha enche bia na ye be ko no ato ade kakra na afa ye bia ye de Bohobio Monday July 23rd 2025 ye de atwa so de amount sitting in for your regular host Samson Kwame Nyamiche ye from Samuel Joaquin Bukim, you can call me the commander. And then rain pay for Wofia. Dr. Francis Adumako Francois, Ashanti Regional Organizer of the MPP, looking ahead to be the secretary of the party in the most important region for the MPP. Francois Wofia, Nana Krobia Sante, or a broadcast journalist, a member of the NDC communications team. Nana Krobia Nsuswewoha, and after Dr. Samuel Efiye, senior lecturer, KSTU School of Business. Then may some of your day banu. Supreme Court quashes Kevin Taylor's arrest warrant. Now, just Kevin Taylor. Set here for the additional Kaina Makaya. January 2020. And his Lordship Justice Eric Che Bafo of the High Court in Accra. What you say, Kevin Taylor, he can send me the good court to the whole field. Kevin Taylor, he can send me the good gun attention in you, Medina Cassan will go field. And on one Casa Justice Che Bafo. Kevin Taylor, Chesa, promotion, ya promotuno to the appeals court. The fact or your link to the then governing MPP. Not just a no MPP no yen and now do down for by no you do media no did the moment. And it's near promoting no. They're not a judge and it's not no there be. So no yet judge. Nano credit or the end Juma. Then they are promoted no bijina baby. Case or Yamano Kobi. Educated and they are promoting. Well, who to me says I need Panobest citing for contempt of court. And it's High Court issue an arrest warrant for Yera Kevin Taylor, citing extremely scandalous and contemptuous statement. In Sambia Kadiagu court, no fee or Ghana. Now you're what America. And I see the bay who said Kevin Taylor Bagana, Kevin Taylor Bagana, Kevin Taylor Bagana, and you are the Supreme Court in town. A majority decision 4-1. Supreme Court panel. Anna Justice Imoru Amadou Tanku na na otie adwam. Justice Senyo Jamefe ka ho. Justice Simon Subere eka ho. Justice Philip Brightman sanso eka ho. And Justice Ernest Jewu. One of the only judge or dissentee. And that's a 4-1 majority decision. High Court contempt. Here they are to Kevin Taylor so. And the Supreme Court about to Kevin Taylor is a free man. Well, that's probably where the music's walking. The minority in Ghana's parliament, that is Uncle Ghana and Rashid Bejuma Donkumane Ohono, was here buying Yain Kwasasa na Oyeno. One night saw Oyen woman and Nimre Galamsi and the Sebaby Juno. So I buy and find the name is fee for Ma. HBA Ghana. As far as Galamsey is concerned, the G who are Enkoji. This is our 2025 budget year. 50 million Ghana cedis nishim. Say ye de corner the Apoko Galamsey. Now fair then a Galamsey and Toka say one time. Oh, Wana Yachidipam Yunubi. Oh, Wana Hanabis, you are TS, you know, Achidipam Yunubi. Then why you news? Minority nature said there be 15 million. And then some kind of position, some of the solutions to the Galamsey. Fight. Maba bam na mutia bam dia. Bonkon kune na Ghana ne no fi Galamsey ho. Omo chese so we akufo ado abai 10 million Ghana cedis on dey ku Galamsey. Then they yatam 50 million. E dia ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne ba na bai. Say omo fight Galamsey. They should indeed fight and fight it well. So remember my MPP National Delegate Conference 2025 course will live on. Who some so has a rebemwa. Francois Oha, Dr. Francis Adumako, and Dr. Samuel Efiye, KST STU Senior Lecturer, School of Business. Nana Kwabia Asante, a broadcast journalist, a member of the NDC Communications team. Kenneth Tobin, producer of the show, DJ Mabjun. What fire was many? DJ Iceman. Chief Samson Kwame Nyameche. From now to 10 in the night, Oni and Nancy Emra will comment your views. We live on Facebook today. Intimate with the 179 for Facebook, dear brother. And that's 0265 170336. Wafa.
Commander.
Yes. You said you have a coffee near so light.
And then the NS and I can you know say Virginia so that
Fabian can you do
do man do
I do man do that's Fabian na can you so this efa before money am bebre so what dey nko
I was a jaga 4 meters and so I see anaji amaya Bohobio ama wa abeja fortress da and in the jaga 4 meters asena kwemu enna ho Tabia Company Limited for energy more jaga 4 meters number yanka se nu brain hama and I dia farm fidimu so mu kama aye jaga 4 meters esanso ye duro unya jaga 4 meters a wode bo ba ko ekum enuma mienu de etiene se de ani gie ba ensa kama na asanso atu ho ya de nyina sama ho ato oyo bi a wosisi ya oyaya obi su mintumi nyina ho misisi wontumi nkoto and yes or transekra dia bobo ma onsan kan jaga 4 meters sisi ya de beko bema premature ejaculation wa ho de wo form pem afi koko yimbomu a asensu ene ebeto ema abosome so a wonom so wo hawa hodo ewo fitikru mu nu a wontumi endidi Mr. Wadaruma o me kanfo jaga 4 meters edupa ma o emwa so nye de koko pebi no nom na wese sa hawi enfi honom a we sukra de nye na ba bia ton sem bia Ghana oba wa fefru anande wo ma bibi no for anande wonyanya finhia do wotwe jaga 4 meters no yesi twen kakransa yeni aka nyina betumi anu bi bowura ba bia ton sem bia na je o jaga 4 meters sanso ena ye kan for specialized mineral water e de amount we specialty e no specialized mineral water nsu papa de krom nsu kroje nsu akono ye was sachet ye ne won to amu nsu de wo dwa so ena ye san was special drinks mino ka say what do feel what bre what hwehwe why ye peche why ye boho on sankan special energy drink onu ma hotoni ahode beba ye was special fun time special cola grape cocktail fan green ni dia kanyina kochim kranza oboase kwen so and ebenya dodo pai to ewo kumase and I betumi afa 0501301228 0501301229 enyimeku akesi and ese yemfa Bohobio no emrewa womu efa wo kanyina the commander anything no etwaso
what for the CP Nedmary Sabin paying for her the incoming Ashanti Regional Secretary of the MPP Francois Doctor ewo ha Dr. Samuel Efi Senior Lecturer School of Business KSTU so ewo ha NFA Krobia Asante broadcast journalist, a member of the NDC Communications team also ha the Nedmary Director of Hot Lotteries Director Nanaya baby I will be at the name Director of Hot Lotteries Director Nanaya paying for Mama Kwaba incoming Mira now where there
Incoming.
Oh, incoming Regional Secretary of the MPP
Sir.
Aye.
But you
organizer
the opposition incoming. India.
what's it there
India.
the
party opposition.
oh I'm a cousin intro one will stand up one will stand up one will money buama one will kuja blakwa some for foreign 2016 omo de mahama opposition omo na 2024 omo de mahama buy
No, you are not getting the point.
I'm not getting
Listen.
with you
They didn't contest election. Contest party election. Party election. But I mean, is a fine gentleman. And we need any problem. He's a point.
Yeah, vampire is out there, the best because I'm the jazz out to Bob.
No, I want to see him say.
Let's see a vampire is out there, the best.
And then we ever see him say. I think I'm picking.
There be I'm picking. You see, I'm at the Chibani, the Nafa. Intino. Chibani.
But what is okay? I know what can be until that appointment is not just a dear 1 day pay. Obedient Banapa, obedient Beria. Obedient Anadianra. Obedient your mamma buys about Miss.
Uncle large big can you?
You're born fire, Saturday, the Baba.
The husband of a large come to you. I was I went away, Francois, doctor. I was not going to like
maybe that would do the trick.
Oh, Chibani, I will say you didn't like the cow.
Number
Chibani, I like the cow.
I like the cow. But as Antiman term for appointment, and I like you for not doing.
Okay. Let me know. Come here. And you always mama listening.
Appointment, and I like you for not doing.
Okay. Let me know. Come here. Mama listening. We are what? MC.
Oh.
Wow,
oh yes, Quadaso MC, fantastic.
But I like the game.
Miss it, a fantastic.
About your friend say, Swami, Frank. I like the game.
I don't know.
But my brother, I just what there near Sante or by Dickless. I like the game.
Kevin Opoku Kusi, test con KNUST Communications Officer. Now, also the show is live inside KNUST campus. Francois for Ashanti Regional Secretary. Good evening to Ibo Boatin. Good evening to Hussein Sali for Amenase. Or say, and Ghana, how be him say the NDC is the best party in the country now. But Francois now call more delegate
campaign.
Aye. Francois for secretary there. You know, I did a chi unwavering. Francois for secretary.
But I'm never going to contend.
Contender no crowd. Or everybody will carry his own weight. Francois, Mira, briefly, my minty on the more Congress, and then you hear the issue of Kevin Taylor and Galamsey. And Afi, and then so you bought Kusasi, Henny Chu was a fly and run at you. Intino. Monam call Congress, because their conference was a Congress. Who say when Raffle, baby Ashanti region, delegates Dana, Ujina Hona, Roma, baby Adana, which I hope you say as a Jumana secretary, Jumana, now, about being years.
Mira, that's it. Edikai. My main Enchia Gufui. You say a party, just last weekend. But I shall see a free baby. Yera, Professor Mike Queen Committee. The two about Ghana Forcing what ranching. The General Secretary, Lawyer Justin Frimpong Kudia, National Council decided say, it was a person. Every the entire. You didn't go. Yura, Professor Michael Quay, a barbonting, and na pronfo. To talk of one. Now, recommendations I want to do. Now, it was a party, a better crobia. Your friend one more Constitution Amendment Committee. Headed by Frank Davis, lawyer. Members via Count Patricia PJ, Kodo Opon Kroma, Diana Sonoma Dapa, Honorable Ebenezer Gilbert Nati, a voter regional chairman,
the deputy general secretary. Nyadiade, Omaye fantastic job. Mama Baso. Ebio Mamifa Kwenya is the planning committee of the delegates conference. Where I say Obia planning committee no abaso papa. Nana B.
I need your wise
committee no. In fact, Omaye papa. If you say Bia or what you say Bia no perfect. Na yaba ya regi mu so a say you ha na etwase ekọ all other 15 regions nyina no ekoka Greater Accra for ho na enema miensa na very important ba conferences a na kra edikan transport
okay see ebeko
ni eba
asundwem
bi
ahonkoka
obi ahonkoka party share transport arrangement or Accra na me susu aja mo as regional organizer it was 3 constituencies bia no me share in one bus
okay
na me pe coordinators ma me mfa konya so emmo me coordinators constituency organizers wo mu gina mu
so regional organizer kasa constituency organizers
oh yes constituency organizers each bus moving from Kumasi yakoda ebri oh you from Anakazo
where papa
when yakoda now movement from Kumasi ebi free Ejra ebi free Offenso different areas now kakra nje bus there henka kwan yi ebi along the line now problem I had about but na mencha de omo gina mu making sure say bus bia free ha akodu Anakazo omo bedru hoso ba bia omo beda and also challenge who say Anakazo ho enyas enkoto that you was not a property omo was restrictions bebre yeah we say make my printing me stickers constituency bia no be obeda yes me ba ko bo you do won go fon da yam prema yam fo bibia anye dey embo ho ti dey say wo twan ma ngofo ba
no lead omo yin ha
no lead you and asem ketwa even giving us keys kafsafo a omo de be man ne dia man ngofo kra no as at 3 p.m. kra no omo release keys here dey Am there's a go for do cry Sunday yet me release keys I dey but all in all no yet me e pe baby my yenko for ye den e die me fa kwanya so fambo me youth organizer so abaso rough as at the time and go for do ye jo etwa se aduane so omo didi now quickly say we can see say won ko gi aduane a ye ko for be di enye dey emra quickly onto to see ma okoji aduane so eyere ebra yenkofo se de be ya almost benya aduane eyere
okay
edi but all in all no in fact we had a perfect a conference and bibia ekoso ones as expected
right
mfa kwenye so from board the general secretary any the organizers of the program abaso na yes we free hase ko enyina no ye bede nyame ase so di akọ aba back yante atinka boni bia woma along the line womo car SAC kwemu na along the line afro no afre na basa ko pick womo na ade but all in all car de na efidi unim de besi ewere kwan so but all in all bibia ekoso wano
all right yega nyame ase na yagidi se wunuma pa no so do beba na de waba wanim secretary of the party in the region Lawrence Boachiwo asenua and say the NDC government is not serious with the Galamsey matter. The situation of our water bodies are getting worse. Okay, comments also pillar 2 no say let us embody sacrifices and unity is crucial as we rebuild and prepare for 2028 elections. Doc, Mr. CFF, Kevin Taylor in Ghana. Na any Obaya Wamanukwa or Supreme Court. I'm 2020 High Court bench warrant danity so for contempt of court. Supreme Court by a 4-1 majority decision. About Mane, Kevin Taylor is a free man. Obetimi anam Ghana hat otherwise.
Commander.
Doc.
Michia na machia otifo na machia Dr. Francois Obepe Secretary Ashanti Region. Say we organizer na dey. We ahunu mo de mo ne ka na enye so bat. Me gidi se bia no ntini wo free wa ko secretary nti.
Dabi.
Bia na secretary di obenya.
Yo kunu ma ye dey ma.
Obe free wa ko. Who regional organizer. As a we suka we dia. Na wa ba mu dia. Opposition dey ne wa hwe ya ho ba kiri. Nti bi okọ secretary dia ba bo nti. Mr. Mo support me ni ma na. Onko secretary mami. Antrotro so de oyade. Teacher need the wa wani tua.
University lecturer. I was a doctor. Tisa wa.
Anti. Mo mpa nkoma me. Na enye.
Usiyo no re.
Ala ni azu bibi na che.
So
Yeah, bon pa man. Yeah, bon pa man. In fact, one of the people who met so many appointment Chama Fire say many
Chama Fire.
Yeah. The bon pa man say ono so ono so dey beba.
Na I say omo eta no omo ba we no so no am say omo appointment na kekam sa. Ache.
Yegusu bompai.
Enye na am say omo ya ka chiri ama ebidi yawo. Ebidi yawo. Omo nka so ye de ye ben omo. Wo kana ni ma otumu so di yawo. Ma wontimi nka.
We ko you na life.
Obi say gabiasi. Gabi anye bibi anka bani agi.
So you drip coordinator of the farm.
Drip coordinator and the dog fatu baby.
Oh, yeah, drip coordinator.
Dog fatu baby.
Oh,
dog and the fatu baby.
Drip coordinator.
Somebody be a gold board. You office one. PR be man.
Now you are talking. Now drip one the fatu baby.
Drip coordinator. The only I'm saying.
Enti me siano pa na
drip ni ya ifanye galamsi mpacho.
Omo de TS mode commander.
And that's your Uncle TV birthday enti no me channel.
PV obe
60 years.
PV Jantwa. Okay.
PV Jantwa. Mini papa auntie mano happy birthday.
PV Jantwa.
60 years and enti me channel.
He's quite a handsome man.
Yes. On Yaribia chada eni no. Baby a wodru na on yare de. So no our brain who dada. Commander
Chief.
Issue we na minim kwaya. First me tie na my dream na kakra say how come na oba kum ha ho amu na de ne ba ye ekwan ba so na ofa so besin court ma tihu sem bibri say MC soldier for and national security for kofa ne fit time so e de ne ba ye check maybe V8 ne e hu ne ma bibri but Akoye no ama asisi the new Supreme Court judges no so and panel omo so na me wo a little bit of issue kakra.
Okay.
Say who's a perception when judges are being appointed. Now all of the sudden as issue no so a little bit of inclined in terms of NDC. Now ruling then is giving a signal and now a sign say that is how the Supreme Court might be. And agenda na amount for susuma and kofa ya appointee omo no as asisudua say the omo kano ya abem. That is the angle me free and minim said the terminal no didi ye no na e man ye no the bench warrant Etono so up to now.
Okay, Justice Cheba for say
Mhm.
Kevin Taylor one wagu court no ho fi.
Mhm.
Say okasa no dwuma na odi boa na na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo ne na ban. Enti na ya promote no from the high court to the appeals court.
Mhm.
Na saa asem no kan na egu one ono judge na egu no ho fi. Egu court na judge na tena adwam na egu court no ho fi. And egu atentine ne dwumadi a yedi wo Ghana nyina so the judicial service na nkasa so egu no ho fi. Enti indeed o say the contempt of court to niti so no back court be che di nti a o so timi kasa asem o kan. That's the contention of
Anna
the High Court Judge Justice Eric Chi Bafo.
Anna Supreme Court judges no. I say Oma wave no. Say here.
Ya to egu.
Hey, send me as he said obi abetimi aka bi afa obi a ho say free because it may be who belong to a certain party no one here na panel certain judges bia almost bit me e dia bo me gidi say esana aba ne de enya de bebo he say contempt of court and me gidi say wosenka straight away no pass court na issue here.
That says contempt of court. He is also fighting it in court.
Yes, so he has to fight it in the court, but rather than say we say we know and who here. And he said so much to he said the man is free to move around your car no ubi anya and
for now he's free.
Yes, he said the car no be anywhere ubetimi ani bibia and ayade bia no krani president yes setting one Supreme Court has ruled. He said a precedent case. So obi abetimi aka say bia for judges one na say obi abetimi abrande wo mo say omo ye party way ekwa ye betimi use way as a reference case.
Me I won't take that risk. Me take that risk no.
Well,
man is saying we can't judge who wants we can't Supreme Court who wants them, we can't appeals court judge who wants them, we can't even a circuit court, magistrate court who wants them. Now court ni fees one can year. What you mean asem?
Asem no benya na wa ban na wo so.
Na ya ni aban.
Eni ese ni eni no waka wanu tu.
Okay.
To say o kasa no anhwe year. They say because they say that is how we are seeing say wa ban wo so
aban wo mu bia. But
yes. Aban wo mu bia, but you say now no the year mine year no there. It seems as a wa ban ba. You have more control, you have more powers. That is the trend. That is how we are seeing things now. And you bet me you see a lot of examples, even cases here. Attorney General, claim Krofui, non prosecutors, one where Muyi Krofui na say MPP time. Omunina na yedomo koi. Those who buy said in Crawford or you be and we prepare for so do mo say edomo ko. Enti the trend that we find ourselves is say no who belonging to a political party na say wunya issue bia na you be protected. That is the trend. That is how we are seeing it based on events here ekosu. And say you decide ya na say no o minor be MPP ni NDC for amemu obi ani wa wonka ho ne de ene obeka wa no atum na watena ho din because say wo kasa anase wo ye bibi na se tia aban anase aban djubadi anase mra na you are free to go when your government is in power.
Me for instance asema make be controversial but for instance some of the cases are aban ba we non prosecute menene ya adwin some of the cases menene nya adwin you can't
case of
nolly prosecute asema yeke yes some of them menene ya adwin some of them menene nya adwin but attorney general know the right so
yes and one here commander issue no say ebana se ni nyina ho say the swiftness any the way wo ya ade no ma nipa adwen koso say ase wahihye na wo ye ne tentem say be we click amount for sa and that is the issue that we are looking at if you more also continue fine eba to say the case here them say no say nene buy you Comrado 4 and the 7 ADC. Yes. 60%, 40%. And if the person could have been an MPP, would that 60-40% to be age man?
Well,
that is how. Say be a sikapia coding prophobia. I buy sikani kodi omo. Let's say be a OG. I was see we make 60% to 40%. No, and no, we were Jim. And we calculate the amount now. I think it's 5 point something billion cities. I know what you are 3 point something.
Right.
Now it's a 3 point. You need krana. It's a 3.5 and a 3.7 krana. A better 2 billion krana. Let's say 2 billion. 2018 up to now, say interest krana can invest in here.
Right.
What could be the amount? Yes, idea. There's a party says, "Oh, your party ni." Let's say a bicycle from there. You better go be so now. What you be not the account so no. What the acha buy? And yes, idea. Me join the party. No matter where be so now. The misabo a bicycle and I say a bicycle buy. Me come to me you see their sponsor party.
Now I can say o party.
Oba. Now for the or my 60-40 agreement.
There is a gentleman in jail. Your friend no.
Atuisian. Yes.
Yes, it's what he reach him. Into Attorney General, I say. Say, or no, if you're 60-40, they be, I 60-40, or no,
yeah, 60-40. Because already I understand 90 to 30. It is a year, mom, yeah,
I think also the lawyers need move be. Lawyers also move kakra.
Almost some bet me 60% and now the account so no. This is I was about 60-40. 60-40. Na 40 no yeah and no there yeah mind the way see correct there yeah yes ah man for be face ka yeah mind the way see correct there yeah yes ah man for be face ka bebre near the political justification no or ababa be shame me what issue with that,
right?
But you know no the Kevin Taylor issue no there is political, and it's our political winner no matter what. Omodi every case no out.
Okay.
And there's no issue. And yeah, there are different judges cry yeah. At least two maybe it could have been, but the perception no.
I'm say two older judges and a name one abstaining. He dissented. Say a 4-1. Justice Imoro Amadou Tanko, or an old judge on the Supreme Court bench, on a chair, and Justice Senor Jamefe and Chibiani
respected
yes, on the Demiko Journal. Justice Bill Simon Subare, on also you knew. Justice Philip Bright Mensa, on also you knew. Justice N.S. Jewu, or an old judge, and he dissented. On a 4 Uncle Benkru.
Yes, and then we have
5. Yes, and 5-0.
It is hard to say Basana, you see a band panel judges
and the panel the acting chief justice Neduma.
It's a band panel, but I hope say employer certain trend to be maybe we hope for the best, but yeah, cautious kakra.
Doc, may I say for your initial comments, that is John Solomon say, "Oh, Kunsu was a God, and the good people of Ghana will not forgive John Dramani Mahama and the NDC if he fails to jail the MP people who have caused financial loss to the state, especially the so-called men of God. How can we spend 97 million for construction of an unprofitable pit? Oh my God! Any political party which only remembers its grassroots when in opposition is not a good political party. My regards to Honorable Abu Sadiq, DC, Ahafuano Southwest, and Afi Chairman Kobruni. For say the MPP conference did not change anything. They will stay in opposition for 30 years. Greetings to the NDC man for me. But as for as Suwano said, the judicial system is heading towards the wrong direction. So I urge all civil society organizations and the Christian Council to set up or say hi to Honorable Yaw Osei Educhum, Doctor, and after Dr. Francois. Okay. Yaya Mustafa MCC Kennedy Japan can insult a sitting judge and go to the Supreme Court to quash his contempt kid, but Kevin Taylor cannot write with a question mark. Nana Boadi Ras Nana Susu Chese Wasanti Achem Shidim. Now, I think government is wasting our monies on things like removing the CJ, terminating citizens' jobs, and unnecessary launch of blue water guards and on nonsensical attack on citizens. Martin Johnson, good evening, Commander. Looking at the security situation in our country now, it is getting worse. Just after 7 months, people are dying through killing. It's very ridiculous. And President Mahama, together with the Interior Minister, must rise up. Regards to my mom, Auntie Ekwia Ajinkwa of Esanse Bontefufu. Auntie Ekwia Ajinkwa, and Mayor Chiao. My lord.
Commander.
Million.
That is it. And you know, I mentioned Nanaya Hot Lotteries.
Director Nanaya of Hot Lotteries.
And I'm a chairman rep.
He's a fine gentleman.
I'm also the boss, Dr. Frankaji.
Oh, okay.
Also, my channel of a marine scene. And Yamina Francois on the joke side, because of the particle position. And not the other particle position, but so they are also, said, he's a very fine gentleman, so contesting that or more
with the party's co-position, or money assigned.
Oh, certainly, yes. Party in the area, and he's a very fine gentleman, and I pray, say,
President Mahama have a huge mark of respect for him. I'm not Unusu in 2016. And some amount for Kafa, Nipani Biano, no more man. Say President Mahama, no only decisive leader, and only nice form, also way minimum, or you made Mamma did that. And no Tia Bontia, and can go for being Canomunici.
No, you see, leadership there. I never come in say, leader, you always look for Nipo me loyal to you. And then Nipeta will be more so much wrong, but my custom in a more negative way.
Of course, especially saying Kugoba.
What I say, and Timbasa leader, I don't know this form. And President Mama, I am Papa, I said 2007 to date. I know, say, the gentleman I ever read.
Director of elections. Then every man come from.
Nti mame na me tia hot lotteries bi o say ye ba dwumadi we so ya na mpese me tia yewura asantino 2462 bibio
piao
ohini mo piao afi so na me tia me regional chairman Nana Kwesi and the entire regional executives
chairman Nana Kwesi
fantastic Abbas no ready no regional communications officer ono so SIF
Social Investment
Fund on the chief executive from fee. Maybe in the say, regional ministers, and team in charge the entire party executives. I've my colleagues, regional communicators, media monitors, serial callers, already at the test message by such a Miss Mitchell and Family. Maybe in the say, remember a running I would up. Yankasa Mofa. PV Drantua.
Okay.
Besre Omampany John Roman Mama say one of the finest brains back on Inti Mamusa Nidia Mai, Inti Yankopon, and son Hodaye, and Chro Mampany, no Mampany, and consider you a PV Drantua. So no Yabia, Yanim Rantia, Yanya Baby and Queen Nano, or you'll be an adubity, a job be able that. He's a very fine gentleman. In the era of people don't tell me happy birthday. And when me madam for police ni back also I work on Kromwase. A friend Michael, you are one of the full people who follow mpa baby am ko bia me best of from start. Baby am come from a post flyer bia no follow no tea. Nti Michael ma also happy birthday. Nyamishra mo na onto mo kwanda. Minia on the issue of Kevin Taylor case Supreme Court by a 4-1 majority decision a question. Me only bibi me in person. Francois Bekacho me Dr. Free Sobali. I am one person I normally stood against culture of impunity. Obi oni me bia Bekacho will say that's not my style. That is not how I am brought up. Me say me ne panyin bi nya adwene nti no ma so camera e de esi me so na ma di panyin kro na tem na ma kansam ya fa panyin no ho so ɔyɛ ɔsɔfo ɔyɛ traditionalist ɔyɛ ohene ɔyɛ journalist ɔyɛ police ɔyɛ whatever no I will use midmadwene ebe come position I quite remember me call radio TV stations be na Dr. B Professor B Miki Okasimbi and I stated my position clearly firmly actually said what he is saying on I research there but the political antecedent doesn't support what he's saying and I stated my position clearly or your professor I mean PhD people I just say no I made my position clear and firm. Or do you know being Cassacrobia? No. I just say, into me, one person, culture of impunity. I always, talk against it. Kevin Taylor, don't let us forget, say, Kevin Taylor, do here, one year. The lawyers in so court. You see, Kevin Taylor back and one Ghana koba and a police ni bianchino soldier bianchino national security bianfreno and I was waiting a politics nti and when your opportunity our bar obianchi na obi inviting now obi anya dey and friend and question for obi arrest warrant here dey and so since 2020 but you have been telling through the lawyers went to the Supreme Court and I'm running say se court ketwa eka asemu a wo de beko court kesiye na wakoye appeal wo ho so the high court judge ena eyedai a man Eric Chebafo ena ma ruling no say arrest warrant Kevin Taylor we obi abenya bia wonche no Kevin Taylor waited ena o de call court no ankoye 7-0 and you see sometimes when I listen to some people, especially from the MPP, I became so worried. So now the MPP and some kokota, or claim say NDC judges. Okay, unanimous.
Say MPP, maybe as NDC judges.
Oh, and maybe I won't see
it.
Good. Say radio station, social media, baby, and never be an what you say. Dr. Kra or Kase was with there. A political. And what na mean no what disagreement say. So by ye arrest warrant done see. And on the number koba. Normal Numa was with there. Politics in tea will be intimate Kevin Taylor. But Kevin Taylor through the lawyers. Echo court. Neboa, Oko Supreme Court. High Court judge ruling and one person overturning ruling and what they call Supreme Court by a 4-1 majority decision say the lawyer failed due process. But you tell me was the lawyer how for failed due process. Menya lawyer mean the legal aspect of it. But what the ruling about and say the judge Judge Iteba for failed due process. Minia, so we been po ekunipa na okokota. Otimika se court no etiti and fa hodi so. That person will be able to watch ekunipa no is still innocent until proven guilty. And yenya proven guilty. Yenya mon yenya emu asem ntia so wodi e wono de. So wo tiatia ne fa hodi so a or who quite say was seeking legal redress. I catch us at the video, what do you media? Who take me for would you so? And T. and Mrano say, no, I tested Mrano, and Mranzam Padimoyani, Mayan ye, Obakai, sexy don't know, a brand tibia, or Mocas on the Cobo. A friend say, J.Y. J.B. Danqua.
J.B. Danqua.
Yes, a tune. Or court to say court to Manapai, Nabiano de Mano. Self when the judge listened to him because he is innocent until proven guilty. Another case, Yama may get to Tokuno. And they were dinner a panel and him to when a prime officer was established against her through the petition, the Nipami and Sandebayan. Mamma say Though I just take court while the case in the crime look as the whole Supreme Court. And so was say there be a Mrano almost in no telephone so it was the ECOWAS court. I see on my Ghana and NDC abang and on my Ghana 10 million if I say Ghana cities about on yes right. Enti say obi efa emra kwan so na emra no ye de tuba bi da mu bi anka se eye ebia
ɛhɔ na ebi mu kyerɛ sɛ sɛ yɛde mmara no bɛto baabi yɛda the moment a Kevin Taylor ɔtache down
when who's what touch now of na me bisa wo say kɔbem sɛ me ɔba court hɔ ɛnra na mu sɛ wo sɛ ni blue suit abɔ ne tie ɛde nose mask akata ne hwena me hu obi social media off on the car no na me hu sɛ Kevin Taylor Ghana okay and why no hu sɛ Kevin Taylor ba Ghana Mati mahwe other from other social media platforms obi ka say vice president residence is meant for the vice president or not and the national security the board by at the end of so nipa ko no hu ye no I been to one report on me anche no the better social media kan ye the point in say Kevin Taylor went to court say akwanya Eric Chamber for buefa so ebu asem me the arrest warrant to me so no one from the kwan so wati me fa hodie so ampa ne lawyers no make almost argument our Supreme Court then the Supreme Court upheld your friend say case or the buyer by a 4-1 majority decision say the court didn't follow due process
okay
and nobody just the
law is the law
the law is the law no matter you also okay say no process kaya authority general you agree you disagree you are in agreement right they also you are in agreement no obi so disagree and they also disagree no obi so agree obi understanding of how the issue is but what am I say and Kevin Taylor me dey mafutua me dey make can say and Jenny Jonas akan hold the day atemu die blatant vilification blatant insults I said they have no boundaries.
It seems to you as say there is a danger.
I am one person when you say left with me alone and crank it yɛde ɔmo ahofo no kɔkɔ party ne ayi ase no ahoya ɔmo gya sound crack kitikiti kɔgyina nipa dɔm mu ebubu ɔmo pa ade ya ɔmo sa me baby ntumi nye bi I have never in my life supported one some mpanyinfo bi ɔmo kɔ sport akɔ no mo nsa no marketing kitikiti di ɔmo ti ɔmo nom dɔtɔ
obi ɔhɔ ani maami amfada nkɔ sport but ene odi watema no
but ɔnti de be ka me tell say that culture of impunity. I have sat in your studio, I vehemently oppose it.
All right.
I don't like it. It's not in my genes. It's not in my blood. Okay. I hate it. In all fairness and honesty, I hate it. So when you be nyadwenia, obefa emra kwan bi so, obekatakata wani aso camera. Tesa asante ne tuwera, babum mu ase. Na asante ne tuwe, onfa wa tax man no, onfa wa hwe man no. Na wo si waso afidie, e dey si wo na so, e dey si wanim. Na wo di papa o henika sie wakasa tia no. Ebia a Methodist bishop bi, Roman father bi, o henika sie bi, politician bi, journalist bi. We fish ordinary nyadwene. So the only avenue I want to say obefafidie so na unprintable words or catch the part. I don't support it in all honesty.
Right.
And so me position say now to Kevin Taylor. And they already in the casting was say there is a freedom of speech. But freedom after speech nobody can guarantee.
Okay.
But what I said, there is a freedom of speech. Nemo adwinkyerɛ bi wɔ hɔ obi atumi guarantee.
Right.
Until now,
so who person guarantee obetumi guarantee?
Until me say
if you make a very responsible speech, what guarantee of freedom after the speech?
A freedom of speech is guaranteed, but a freedom after speech It's not guaranteed.
Okay.
And the assembly overcome. And let's just say you are a free man to work.
Speak responsibly.
Not for the say work a casting be. Not the only avenue on the one say, me do what I'm at home, and some ya the actual wa. Ebi anyo, but we be jabonti ho. Unu be jira Onyo could be a sabi and nam so and nam so and sakonano. That person can harm me. But what I say, the maker could say, a general advice say, only will be your dunya. Fa Nyansa Samuka so the Bible said Nyansa Samuka. And just assembly or what document my day actor. But you want Nyansa Samu bet me a cow. Ebi any paracran be took years, months as an who say, hey, a brand can be cheap. Pow
for 20 years.
But what
it looks like it's coming a bit too late. You see, no.
And you're too late.
Until the day.
The job is you're too late and say, Semi to Fubi, now to Fubi, Francois to Fubi, a 3 year to Fubi, Mamma to Fubi, will be a to Fubia. And then Kakaka orientation. A bedroom, and then the part of a day. About Tiasi,
right?
But what I say to you, a baby. Namity have been COVID in not a brand to be a classes. And I'm doing mammy and co classes on fee.
COVID time.
Oh, but a maintain 1 year.
Right.
I'm a man in Casano. Patron. One baby. My wife, every abonte, every come, you see, I'm a do it. And great if you was, I was a my classes when you fear home. Teacher, no church, classes, and when was me. I wanted to me patcho, or Casabe. A orientation,
right?
And to me, 20 panadino precope. And those of me like I say, so Bessa, not grounds when you sent to would not quite yase, would not go party say, not crack it to our bin me Jane, no one so come listen so. Now you are for no one yaji. Now what crana. A crown only a braboben or the
okay.
I'm a when yaji.
Right.
And the American check have been told and say, yes, no. But be a do. Bible say, me shano. Na me yem must say about
to Kevin Tillafo.
Me do be a fool, but on the other day. Abenti.
Okay.
What Bible say? I say,
Obenti.
Oh, a foot 20 year. A foot 20 year. About 12 minutes. Some is a balloon, sir. Now, so could be a guy in some more. 17 year choice, number one.
Right.
Because maybe I'm a piano, and this is a material foot. Me giant son dear. No foot in my day. No material. So my giant son dear. Just a foot in my day. We will not the enjoyment here.
Okay.
The American Kevin Taylor. Or your brand here. That's a play a day. I want a name. Chini Jonas. Or Hines and Tibia or Germany. And I'm not your Morgan. Only what it will be. When you be any junior. The only avenue I want is also phone. No, I send a quasia. What dinner tempiara? No, we are as I got to them. But you force any more and to me, what? And to tell him to my that's it. The American say, and this you're buying, and Kevin Taylor as some Moshe. But no idea that's or the court. And I buy a 4-1 majority decision. I say, Judge Chrono, Eric Chamber 4. The rule, you know, one follow due process. And you court to Mremono. And the end of the Akaka, and not was setting the man free. Legitimate. A no Kevin Taylor, no. Nay, friend say, the right. Say, Obi, I'm a rule the Tianoa. That notwithstanding. That's
it, probably. That's it, now, what down to be or see a friend of Michael Pionieri. I hope I'm getting his surname right. Michael Menyani Afacha me, Michael Pionieri. You say, thank you, Nakrobia, for the birthday wish. I'm watching you live. Okay, Michael, good evening to you. Amisko Spelele or Kasuano say, the Attorney General's discontinuation of cases on Dr. Dufour signifies that government officials can loot trillions and will only return 60% and keep 40% as profit on corruption. In fact, Ghana ye mobodudu. Okay. Now, so here, Honorable Mavis Hawa Kumsen, incoming National Women's Organizer of the MPP. Patrol Language Service, Patrol, good evening. Good evening to you, my boss, David Chi. Good evening, sir. And to you, Honorable Abedi Wakwada. So, Kokesi Wakwama was President Mahama have lost the Galamsey fight. Okay. Already, Philisa President Mahama and his fight against Galamsey is a foregone conclusion. The fight is already lost. Bra Chief, to so the future MP. I say, in fact, the Supreme Court verdict is in bad faith and a bad precedent that will pave way for people. To be disrespectful to our elders. Once again, I appeal to President Mahama and the NDC party not to frustrate our judicial system. Okay. Now, Masaudu Obantaban will say a country called Ghana where wonders will never stop happening until the NDC is voted out of office. Now, Kevin Taylor has acquired the license to insult by the help of resetting Ghana agenda. Okay, I don't think he is voted out of office. Now, Kevin Taylor has acquired the license insult anybody. Good evening to my friend, my brother, my comrade, Afani Christian. Upon we say, Commander, good evening. Tomorrow, the finance minister will deliver the nation's budget. Greetings to Kumasi Mayor, Ken Zuba. Victor Usu Ansase, truly Hello FM is the best station in Kumasi. Please, I say, okay, keep it up. My greetings to Honorable Lawyer Vincent Eko Asifwa. And Usu Adman say, good evening, guys. How are you feeling? We are trying. Yeah, the Supreme Court decision to quash Kevin Taylor's arrest warrant set a very worrying precedent under the JDM NDC government. By letting him off, are they condoning verbal abuse and disrespect for authority? Greetings to Dr. Francis Adumako, aka Francois, incoming regional secretary of the MPP. So, Doc, yeah, issue number one.
A country called Ghana.
Yes, we are Ghana.
Commander.
Yes.
A country called Ghana.
No Ghana here.
Maybe, Commander, maybe no. Let me students be aiding come on. And they were like, 80% reset Ghana, NDC, appreciate no. I say they are confused. Reset Ghana penny in 7 months. 7 months, oh. So we January free man 6 months. Commander, it appears that President Mahama, chain. I say, anyamano so. Say, we are bonia, ye jao. When you are wearing oh, make kaba. We are bonia, ye jao. When you are wearing that green color, we are bonia. Commander, won't you trade for no? Case no na case ka.
Munti.
Nah.
Oh, somebody na reduce super. I think then Chief Justice of the Republic then.
Ne Chief Justice wa.
Yes. Omo should involve the Chief Justice then, yeah. That's it, Choma, so they went to jail.
At the end of the day, what happened?
They went to jail. After some time, they were pardoned.
Commander, in 7 months, first case, Dr. Kisley at Forsen. The case, I was saying,
Dr. Kisley at Forsen, Finance Minister.
Finance Minister.
Oh, certainly prosecute. Only prosecute.
Nolly prosecute.
Yes.
Nolly prosecute. Say, and they can't say it.
I just buy ni interest.
Now, Sikano, look at the amount of money involved. 2.37 million euro.
But me bow. Atu forcing. Yeni Ghana na court be appeals court jai. Unkai bibiza.
He was acquitted and discharged before we know.
There is continuation of the case.
Decision. Let two majority. No ambulance case, right? Let two
This year. 2024. You was appointed
anyway.
Richie Japan.
Case no running out to this year.
I don't know who told you that. They want you to do it, want to abuse court.
By Yabute. It's a record to say, Abayin Bayi, cases are filing only prosecute. So our case, no element of that case. Okay, we can refer to it, so don't worry. My dog,
let me just say, just a minute. If you are referring to forcing, no, listen. You are referring to forcing Richie Japa case there. They went to High Court and appeal.
Very good.
A friend say appeals court and the 2-1 majority decision.
All right. So
the gentlemen are not
so the Okawa Kane, your records to follow. It's my dog in Casamra, you go back to the archives too.
All right.
Preview that case.
Commander, Stephen Opuni, and this way.
Stephen Opuni. Stephen Opuni for 8 years. Look, Doc.
No, but Abayi, what's it? Only for one. It won't find honey. You're free. And the Thompson, former snake boss, no way.
Nolly prosecute.
Come down before the end, way. Nolly prosecute.
But what you
be?
Yes, about 60%.
Oliver, Vamo, you know where? Nolly prosecute. I know, no, go to a key. Police. Some credit.
You don't do that.
Oh.
Krobia. Okasano na doko ha. He kept quiet. You can rebut.
Commander, what has happened to Sagleme? Colonzada Diano. And it's not a prosecutor.
Not a prosecutor.
Hey. Here, Unim.
For the records, 30th July 2024, ambulance kit, Court of Appeal acquitted and discharged out of forcing. 30th of July, 30th of July rather, 2024. And you say, Obi and retracted you stop what you are doing. Or say the Court of, because it is a fact to say buying by. Our case, they can only prosecute cases. Also, the Court of Appeal has acquitted and discharged minority leader Honorable KCL out of forcing the ongoing ambulance trial. Okay, Director of Legal Affairs for the NDC, blah 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 blah. And it happens in court. It's 2-1 majority decision, thereby acquitting and discharging Dr. KCL out of forcing and Richard Japa. And we also prove to say Abayin by your cases are nolly prosecuted.
This year.
But your casa open up like so.
There come a man called Calvin Taylor. Sits in America. Lambasts everybody. Traditional leaders. Religious leaders. Obiao. Dan okra asem si wo yi peneti ahi. Commander okay asem okan I say and he described the market traders as something. Whereas we usually cry them limit every minute
and they may issue
manoma. Did you matter basa? Kika. Why? Because he is from a particular political party. For free NDC. And some more can you know? I mean, no praising Mahama, prior to 2024 election.
So when you're graphic online, March 8, 2020, okay, Patrol the trust. I'll come on to.
I'm branding to radio so or Lord TV synonym. No was so part will be look. Papa and me and Magana. The party my power no went to Ghana. The party my power no went to me and see Ghana. Can some effort judiciary can the open the judiciary. You're right. Justice Chebafo. Oti and some free papaya no buy no. Anya day. At least. So okay. Sometimes.
So patrol we. You are Dominic Ayeni or ye Attorney General of the Republic. And now cases are by SC Unia Chinano. Or the responses by the entire by Enkudi cases Nechibion. And this happened on Thursday, February 2025. Among cases, no, a former NDC chairman, you know, for swamp of case, no, or says our case, they are buying ABDA Tribune. Among the cases, a case are involving the now finance minister. That time, not a minority leader, or say, or no case, no, now or a lawyer for Kisel Ato forcing. You do baby, no. Ujama Edoji Tamaklu. Na the Republic versus Kiselato forcing and another. Any Ufuswam Pofo and another no. Abai GD says I'm paying for me. They really had nothing to answer. And they believe say Honorable Ato Forcing was a victim of political witch hunt. He has no case to answer in that trial. Inti Abai no, and as Attorney General standing on his powers. I invoke the power of nolly prosequi. And also a fact. Doc.
Yo. Now, Calvin Taylor, an estranged NDC member, Tiabotre, Didi, will be at them. Now, we shall video be the way of pay was sent and no power or a Oshimayanwa or Chini. Hey, now I ask myself, say, why? Eddie, has it gotten to this? Seriously, me, the way I was brought up in, me, and simple how or crying, a monocre baby. But I ask myself, say, in the NDC in 2040, they can't call this man to order.
Taylor, do you have this as a fact, sorry, NDC?
Commander.
Bruh.
Now, it's simple, okay, party benefit. What to say?
Because people say NDC paying for me. Say on your card bearing member, omuntimi enyenehe. Ebi or a sympathizer, ebi or no, ebi or Pubia some NDC, ebi or called the way or called. And the NDC cannot do humiliating, but the national constitution, the law, the court, blah blah blah.
Yeah, Commander,
Chief.
A branch here, who is only covering or protection. And when you protection, and go back one person to say MPP be free power. Now they make it be crying and say, what be doing a rousing welcome. Yeah, man, where too? Hey, is that so? Commander, say what you can say when you know what be do Ghana when you could draw about Ghana. Ghana to so. The special treaty the man, but the older look, there's no
smoke without fire.
There's no smoke without fire.
By a room I had any evidence.
Commander, may say the moment say is it not MP? Tell man, play me Bessie.
Oh, can Reverend Team for you.
Play me Bessie, your friend say. Yeah, airport. And some baba hole. When say airport to go for a hole. And airport no.
Ghana he find any plan.
Airport no. And yeah, and this is one edge more.
Any possible.
What did I say?
Even your national security setup. Will be over from Rollenstein. Will be national security or the Sujinem.
It's the moment we will catch it down
before time. And you're fun as a national security person. That's who. It's a makeup of different type persons here.
For all you know, no flights are what you crave free about Chedi Bedru Ghana. Obedu yem Ghana. Alam crab blue.
Ebi kura all foot play no abuchi Ghana. Obi crab.
So you know, people are monitoring. And now the kind of treatment people are monitoring.
You are seeing it.
What I say? After insulting almost everybody. No, but Drew Chrome at the end of me, you know what I do when I'm the D hour. I want to say, Genchima. Say, what are we teaching our up and coming generation? Say, you can just put a phone in front of you, say anything, depending on the political party you belong to, and go scot-free.
What
I say? Why?
They don't care. Say we are penny, say we are wine, say we are so full your henny. They don't care.
And sometimes some of these things, I ask myself, say, where are the various opinion leaders in the country?
Opinion leaders here, they more kasa cry support. Opinion leader no be no.
Where are the civil society groups? Where are the various professional groups? Where are the religious leaders? Where are they? We should speak. Because what is wrong is wrong. A brand here, the way I was super penny for and yadia a tasu. At the end of the day, Papa the Kasimbi. Now, I quote, was saying, he took exception to these remarks, describing them as what? Extremely scandalous. And a direct attack.
You mean the High Court judge?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
On the integrity of the judiciary. Oh, here are we are. The bedroom may be no. Woma you be you as depending on the regime. NDC amanso there. Say assume si backcourt. No ye NDC ni na me judge there. I have to be very careful. And yes, sir, no mama judgment no anko a particular way. What I say? Because say dear papa and near man a branch here akikan. Who says say and discussion na ekoso obia drink judgment no obia tell you. Are you aware? A man for be just go there ko abontin ko the vocal abontin. People are not happy about the way a judgment is here. It's called the Gofo did you say? And yet, say, son, a child, says Kevin, tell it me, no, and did you be atom? No, bagana, no, your protection, no, bagana, no, it's me both round Nanti be a aunt to the air. And yes, you went with my phone. And so, your yay. Would you got Dr. Mira? Anna, one so far phone. Anna, did you go for Tama? Make us by now, go back to the phone. Go for now, air channel. And near my cousin, Commander, Wadama. You fire on your day. And two. Now, maybe the moon say, see, I'm fire no one two. Now, so you're traditional leader, so you're Christian council, so you're professional union group, so you're peace council, civil society. Yen speaking truth.
But doc, as I'm not Supreme Court, the law is the law. Sanka hold the best avenue to have a solution, have a finality on some issues. Because say nipa no gu hufia court na on the beko. Inti the law is the law.
Commander,
Chief.
It's here. Say, Uyonko judge. Make statement say,
They are brandy ayi. And me ya wada the dino. What the court or the judiciary and you might a could do Supreme Court no. Yes, my pano on your day. Uncle Bewa. Do you know what it means? A month for any daho. One more ready ever custom.
Okay.
Moving forward. So will be as yes, sad, dear now, but Branty, yeah. You are even embodying people say, oh, Sir Calvin Taylor, to my way, when you want to do there. Any yes, yes, you bet my ye be any no bad is was you. Say, no, say a choir, and I say, judge enough for moon. What I say? A bassa. Look, a dear bamboo day, Eba. Ubia bet me can be a ye, papa, any to for me. Eba, a dear man, next time, you know, who will say, oh, go on, for now, warrant number did say contempt in a year free so. Substantive matter no wow say court no count maker. Ain't you know for now. Now you warrant the fruits wa. You see you bet me anantia obi ankoche no. Etika wo na wo kan ya. Wo say wo ana me ka say eyi. Omati committee na enkosi fie no ya me fa man go da. Now pa. Come on kan ya obeko. Ayo. Justice Jamefe and a Supreme Court judge. Commander me there I feel say mesre NDC penny for say. Ya to obey you mo. But say never because na say nya. NDC for papa for mu. And then boni for so yere. Ya people so boni for. Ya won kofo a. Some small party no boni for. Oh, of course. But the American say papa for na mu. Omo enka no kra yele. Wo say abrantie no. Se just say atwe nanim a. Ya twe nanim. Enya say I say je wa ye nyina no. Ayen for di yo matem so for di yo matem nyina no. Obi aka no atum. Obi aka ho we. Doc me da say David Chumasi dakwa we fija kwa abre sound. Or it is clear most Ghanaians love money than their lives. So if the NDC don't stop politicizing the Galamsey fight, all of us will soon die. Yes, all of us. We're all going to die and our ghosts to come. And you be wama, yes, some in the beba now about this caro. Also for the ruling of Kevin Taylor is a bad precedent. And it will pave way for the youth to disrespect authorities under the cover of politics. Also this is animal farming. Okay. Also, Entry Martin, so as you say, then candidate John Dramani Mahama promised justice for all. But today, because of bad governance, true justices are suffering. Oh, Ghana, God save Ghana from this process rule. Shewa Yalewa no say President Mahama gave Kevin Taylor a license to insult our kings and pastors. My regards to Chairman Odinun Kwekwa Pianafi, General Secretary Justin Frimpong Kudia. We both watching when they be say the police should do their best to arrest those who killed the Kusasi chief. Very sad. Greetings to lawyer Justin Kodia Frimpong, General Secretary of the MPP, and our Honorable Michael Amwauku, Ashanti Regional MPP Secretary Hopeful, and our Chairman Owusu Bempa of Inshayeso. The also de Aba Enono. Na menko mensa eho ewo North Central so na fi menje rebata ba kubi na yenko yenim. Mensa saba on North Central so no say member of the NPP Media Patriot. Or say the NDC, since the NDC government assumed office, the Attorney General has discontinued several pending cases involving individuals affiliated to the party. The case against Kevin Taylor was no exception. Regards to lawyer Justin Frimpong Kudia and Dr. Francis Adumakun. Asari baby akon ewo Abetco Company Limited. Abetco for name me now say, why should the Attorney General discontinue the previous criminal cases? Criminal cases have no expiry date. Good work, my brother. Good evening to you once again, Asari baby akon. Okay.
Order.
Nana.
Me point kakra me person me
Galamsey.
make about the Francois Eka person okoten no the NDC for a cheap political point. You 4 years to go.
So breaking news say police but mutini The Regional Police Command Greater Accra has confirmed the arrest of 2 individuals in connection with the violent incident that characterized the parliamentary rerun in the Ablekumanov constituency of the Greater Accra on July 11th. Greater Accra Public Affairs head Julian Obeng also the suspects are Musa Muntari, 46, station manager at STC, and Ali Said, aka Mboma, or a businessman. Sankrofumi police at Chiomu. Say they are going to assist police in investigation. Basabasaya Koso, Ablekumanov, Nancy, maybe a true abandon. Into actually, as to the specific crimes there, police for no arm fanka. But much less omu can be in a basabasa in a course. Into actually, they are to assist in police investigation.
Francois, now or say, and then the John Mahama will be a bonia, not John Mahama a clear. Why not John Mahama clear? You in your own party, President Akufo-Addo at a point, journalist of Ghana, they say he's a clearing agent. Have you forgotten? You see, anything that may make I didn't sort to do politics with Kevin Taylor's issue. Medical statement position say peninatem didie eni etranto me krobia sante mani nye ho na me support so that. But you person we politics na say a whole regional chairman of your own opposition MPP party obono. Your friend say abonye
why they
atla did that William Satem and me issue statement some you disassociate yourself, of course. And the person which say don't try to
the outcome abroad any party, no, did they offer any support or
so at what point NDC party support to Kevin Taylor what he's doing,
right?
MPP Kevin Taylor went to Supreme Court. This is what Dr. Francis is failing to understand. He went to Supreme Court, and I'm happy that you asked him an intelligent question. Say Supreme Court, the apex court of the land, and I High Court, a judge, as I'm the lawyer, a police court judge, now or sitting in as a High Court judge, and what can say? The gentleman has scandalized the court, or the arrest warrant happened. The gentleman Kevin Taylor in question. And then the lawyers did
not appear before the judge, but went to a superior court.
And now I'm seeking redress. And no quiet, I go in his favor. John Mahama will say, Supreme Court, okay. When Supreme Court under the leadership of this man, former Chief Justice Bema, and me, under his leadership, unanimous 7-0, but
okay.
But
that time musu say Supreme Court no mo de masem kwa mo nya favorable
I all right. But men can say MP John Mahama na was a Kevin Taylor. Let me tell you one thing. Kevin Taylor in 2016, no, in 2012, between 2012 and 2016, go back to YouTube, check Kevin Taylor videos. Any attempt there with John Mahama. Sabrina no did John Mahama na favor MPP for you guys were hailing him.
All right.
When the status quo turned, now everybody now you are here, trying to nail him. Sabrina no did John Mahama na favor MPP for you guys were hailing him.
All right.
When the status quo turned, now everybody
Listener, Hello FM, Mr. Yeboah.
Okay.
We're printing press for Asafo.
Okay. Mr. Yeboah,
hello, Nkwanuti.
You only probably breeze out
24 hours.
You only probably breeze out. You come off fire near problem.
And Joseph, our son.
You can't hear higher, but your system's none.
Joseph, our Sabi, Tei, Onena Mamma, Musomutio.
The Domasi,
Commander, me Kaiser Rollins time na asokwa.
Which of the Rollins time? Revolution time, democratic time. Rollins time, what you say?
Hey.
OCE.
Constitution
aban no free so no na mentally obi an adwemu kan kakra ntina sojafo no wo peace go wan mu ano mu gina ho na abranti mo aban agu o de saka nani anu apija ne sa mo aban agu as we tisi wo nti galamsey no so agu
galamsey ntokwa na agu
they can't fight it. She say who say galamsey na beye party for na ye na party for no eya difficult because ya po amu aba mu and is o maje galamsey na ye that is a problem. She say aban otisu APC me measurement omode ma
na see ati say president ama order say Attorney General any you could investigate certain personalities within the ruling party. Say right there.
Abangane Joseph Yami is one galamsey member.
Yes, we nine.
We need to come say one year.
What's the pottery farm there? Or your pottery?
What the pottery farm there? Oh, you remember you go back to yes,
I for two. And quick one, my woodem. Obeko. Cheno. Obeko. You say. Galamsey party Joseph Yami osi won
ama ese kra no mo aso accuse o mo for say mo party for na am ana de na be omo de no commander aye internal ayibia ebi mo sa presidential slot ya be eno na koye ni hu bi sa ana ase isi bi support we bi support be bi na mo within omo na e kan masem omo de ye kira but in all no standard support baby na amua within omo na e kan masem omo de ye kira on implementing I was expecting say ko ba aban mu ko be implement
state of emergency
exactly within say aban ni ba ya and say the president will to me he can even declare without government being in place. Because security for ni na na say at that moment but want me anye since we go parliament bibia ya certificate of agency even though they have 2/3 majority say issue bia and I say bia yem ban ya you under certificate of agency.
It depends on who is laying there.
So the expectation standard and no more demand and I don't know. We were expecting say come buy no they will implement that.
Well, we are a member of UTAG, right?
Yes.
Must say 3 months.
3 months. And but me UTAG, me UTAG.
UTAG for say 3 months.
3 months. So no muka sa ina demonstration ni ina no so be strike no. Ni nya ye kan.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day no, omo de matimi aba out. Then one was me secretary Accra UTAG me refinity. She see what Shippers Council.
Professor Jambo.
One come we no one come home.
Oh, so a member of UTAG into the account.
Oh, but at that time they no kase no na yeah you listen
that time no yeah. Make us say no your advocate.
Oh, your advocate is it right there?
Oh, say his advocacy number for.
You know that appointment.
Appointment so you are not being fair. Say he's not the only Ghanaian. Into Akumbi anu abra. Others
oh, there be oh. Commander say oh the DBC when you so now per se.
You say oh a Shippers Council boss.
And to say
oh maybe onya time.
Onya time.
It's a first no.
Onya time.
Can it's a first no. And she ne wo do akususu wo ho. We also a member of the academia. And to also twaso.
And to be 12 it's not because commander the issue will be difficult. Fighting no ebe dey because even enkrofo cry and so munko na munko kese sa bi ma no ebe
tax force
no o kwa na de no wa gwa obeje mkura na we je ade ni and ade bia the issue is na mo wa kwa say Hanabisu so e de ho kwaje
oni obo apa
And at the end of the day, o corporate umbo minister manie, umbo biya manie.
Minister wonya anabisu be.
But you can't do that. And you say what? Certain agency they were under lands and what?
Natural resources.
Now minister manie now kono bibo to okunwa. And that was a risky area. That shows there was a difficulty in fighting Galamsey.
Okay.
Because untimi ya minister wona wo madam enka se mi ama tiesim mi amekọ excavators ya na gira wo MPP time no ebi so nyira e she say omo say excavator e ko try yi ewo ehefa ewo DVL ni all those measures Chinese for ya na chi omo say e deport omo enti wo him there are no new ways the government is ensuring say or they stop Galamsey because party for only be a and you cannot go say oh koya no emra party chairman because we party chairman bia or region bia na go do bia or
you say Ghana there were 1,300 Galamsey suspects before our law enforcement. 1,300 of them suspects, Galamsey suspects.
Old and I say new.
Both
started
environmental advocacy group from Rocha, Ghana. Omuna the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources say nipa be 1,300 yatcho through the anti-Galamsey crackdown. Mama yinya sa yemfo mu kujina manim.
90% be omo ya omo mo se kire no yenche omo.
Minister so that's Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Emmanuel Amakufibu, also say over 1,300 arrests have been made, 425 excavators seized, and 400 and more excavators seized, 4 bulldozers, 4 vehicles, 43 motorbikes, 155 pumping machines, 185 champagne machines, 15 gold detectors, and after 10 heavy-duty generators. And then the gold detectors, no, this is a damn wakana good no wa. Omu the machine drew home bihu.
Is it? Commander.
Right.
Gold board no how many the gold no ko?
Omu the coin.
Omuma gold board for how many omu to free one.
Small scale miners no.
Galamsey dey for ni big
dabi. Olu ye Galamsey ni awon timi nto bi ama gold board.
Hey.
Yes. You bet you kra.
Obecho. But omu ni e di be kire say e free Galamsey o. Because I learned say o city 2026
yes,
no bet me nya.
Omu yes systems.
Enti Galamsey dey ni na kan.
For now, yes.
For now. Because I said 2026. And obe say o bet me
the gold that free Galamsey source.
Yes. And for now na dey gold na ye nya ni na gold board for to ni na ye. Enti o ko stop say o mu nyai na wakoto gold no wayi. Enti ade na say what the gold board who beto gold at the same time sources no most of them no so ebe free most of these small scale any omo illegal you know beto afra because you have no system to check say we free that. And at the end of the day, then now catch to be convinced him say, oh, what's stop Galamsey? You see, and so there is no strategy has been used already.
Okay, nothing new.
There's nothing new that shows say because forest reserves no one I learned say issue licenses be some of these reserve. So beba no so ye enti omo a MPP for na be omo ye no omo free ho a na omo so take over na aluta continue and omo ye and this system and the NDC ni bia ni wo betimi aka e dey sabesi ni bo so betimi aka kire abans anase ye nyina say Galamsey fight na omo expect say na do aban be ye no this time omo timi overcome and no the signs are clear.
Right.
And no indication shows that they are ready because party for most of the party members, you know, and yes, I do man.
Doc, but I say, Kobia, una free abemu, una party wa abemu. Galamsey fight. Now how?
Galamsey fight. Munya. Aya a corner. No quiet thing. But you see. Oh, as a more.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the cassette. NBC. Yeah, to Galamsey, I say. We are fighting. Even the minister himself sat in a press conference and was shedding tears. And your I don't make sure I was saying Galamsey fight cannot be solved overnight.
Okay.
But just add it.
All right.
Me too, but now some NDC in Galamsey fight. Oh, I need dinner. It's never.
But man for just a man na more position. Now my ideas no. Now man for GD says some more my ideas near concrete. I concrete to mobile ideas. Why defeat them?
Yeah, but Galamsey and some aye den say. Ube komuno. NDC for AYB. MPP for AYB. And now guys, all my claims at home. I am Ratia. I'm the one who pay me video. Almost excavators minister say excavators are 1,200 excavators.
Temahabo.
1,200 excavators.
Yeah.
They call validation period. No matter what cleaning earth moving machine, right?
Right.
Or the 1,200 excavators, or the back Ghana, or the Bayade. Contractor be to say be a contractors, several road contractors, yeah. Do documents about actually. Say near the Abia, one variable contractor be. Say the answer or the Bayade. And you know, say a buy a impounded, sir, and your money in a Galamsey fight. Let me take you back to Professor Frimpong Boateng report. NPP from the presidency, your own minister. The report from the presidency to ministers, to MPs, to DCs, party executives, right from national to region to constituency to Obi aye Galamsey debi. And a man a colonel aye ding. Yes, ya bay. And the mindset and thinking they say MPP for to Galamsey debi and yeska. Yes, you to be. And you say ever say na. Now, I say crack the hip from your own, your friend's house. Obakaya, Omanpanini, I refer you Joseph Yami, and one of the party vice chairman, national vice chairman, say, I'm ready to be the task force be Konam, Galamsey site, and when you vote show Mumua, almost Yamin is our Uraina, and said to Momuye. Ama yamin enam na churchro for someone one kasa adi bankers and you that he has never involved in Galamsey. Na sa almost onko yokwa or you fully ready and prepared say obeshe yoku onye Galamsey. Ebase na nama okona yede ayede. Baby Galamsey adru. You tak for me kaka oma yede manimi. Almost almost by 3 months. Almost get 3 months. I buy from 2 Galamsey as a cry. No person proactive measures are going forward. No, within the 3 months, no Galamsey no some. Ever to me a day. I come from power. You see, government under the leadership of last minister Yera Emmanuel Amakufuwa, they are making strides. But enya okoa ebeye just a day pay and the forestry for the poor excavators biblia no what site adwuma what Galamsey site adwuma and the minister daroma on the regional minister daroma o matimi akosua excavators biblia and the bebu forestry the poor house no bobia no oko ahojo roundabout usane na so forestry for the poor obeko excavator biblia ekuho ayede ya ebiase ye kan se mi enfidie friends excavator starting to abeku pottery so man timi anya act swiftly and omtimi yi ni na repay ya e ka wo be da hu se enfidie be 1,200 omdi ni na ko e ba be Galamsey. My point in say aban say and nipa involved here, you prosecute them, right? But machine so ma forest for no be a shell. In fact, drip no, video here be a cow. Not to me, a tray a mountain quay. And the say, what about the machine because Galamsey site piano? Yanya day, yanto never uncle court not machine there. I buy and for the sanka. And then a while we records with my boy. Pickups, I buy IDB, a Galamsey for pumping machines, gold detectors, excavators, and a whole kikawa. So the fight is not just a day or 2 days or a week or a month. But oh yeah, ekasa. But you see, anybody break kasa, adwumani o man, and I'm ranting in a resort to Galamsey, and they under the leadership of Malik Basintali and the prison service, omudi aba omofa emabunu a ombetimi ai say community police no, almost your from prison service assistant personnel will be almost FB or and police FB other security way no everyone say agency and be through the everyone say NYE or Sadi and no FB about the national apprenticeship program about the adwuma wuraba na ipusu and opportunities be brain but you see the magalam say you ko ayedin say enipa no say aban say my community police. Maybe I was saying about 1,000. On our cocktail say, Echo saw at the Temukrano 2, a Bukrana, breaking day. Just 1 week, maybe a Tuesday or a breaking day. Scoving on a Tuesday. Say, Markin 1 day be a 200 cities. Nasa and I say, Markin 1 day be 100 cities. Or 2 million to get a cool. Another 7 days be 700. 1 month to 3,000 Ghana. And the Ama as a baba here, a profitable venture and as a profitable Jumabi at Yama and Nippon walk Galamsey. We cry on Asian but Omon was here a year to and Tibabi American say, abide this say Abba. If you see something, say something. Na yenina yamwa na Galamsey a corner. Yen to me day enko. At no point NDC. Yeah, manifesto can't say a bar. Young NDC as a party, I have formed government. Young able to Galamsey say overnight now. In fact, the MPP's own room to me, our original chairman. I Galamsey Kimpi Kasi. Oh, Galamsey Kimpi Amaba, deal with him. So, oh, what he? Anna, say Yoko for inviting one, and he by minority for boycott of parliament. I got a conflict for your rituals. Uncle Siaga. Galamsey, and this for the Breswa, or you be no sooner the Saka say they should stop it. Because we are no any bright day. Abba, okay, it's 10 o'clock. Commander, Secretary, Unim, Secretary Organizer.
May making me earlier submission, no, a branch table of Menchia South. On the dean of all constituency organizers, if Abuba.
Okay.
What's Menchia man?
All right. A branch is your friend Victor Owusu, or also so a Buakwa. Or say, please greet my boss, Honorable Francis Adomakun. For me, ain't Victor Owusu of a Buakwa, Francois Sodas.
Now, that day they call conference, no. Unfortunately, one of my organizers, Manson Quanta organizer, can you imagine? We're doing crime. Near friends in a year free.
Oh, on Kafra.
Oh. It's me for when I saw say you know near Oti Asroman Provo, Mr. Busia for say party penny for say Minnesota 23rd August 24th. No, young Cornian cocaine DKM, my friend DKM. No, DKM wife.
Oh, Lonkafro.
Commander,
but this is not original organizer.
Commander, what was NDC expecting? And remember. A branch or say there are 3 key words that can be used to describe NDC now.
Okay.
1, hypocrisy. You can't say hypocrisy, just saying. Nyachum. 2, deception.
Dada.
3, betrayal.
Say one will be excessive from.
Good. Prior to election 2024, NDC say almost solicits it kind. or say there's going to declare a state of emergency. Now we're for so abandon declare state of emergency. I told you what say abandon prosecuting officials are complicit in illegal mining. NDC opposition was saying, yaba abemu a yebema mo to galamsey no time a yeye campaign na NDC for nam galamsey site wo am say hey yen yaba galamsey no wo betu mo go so antu anu bi na wo commander my chest tells me say budget allocation yediama ministry some of our fighting galamsey is about 5 times that in MPP. 50 million. Hey, the 50 million, we say, 4 years now, I say, first quarter, and what 50 million?
2025 budget.
2025 budget, 50 million. Hey, the minister don't say, can there?
Yeah, you cook galamsey.
Yeah, cook galamsey. And so far, dear pa, the tre say galamsey, the waters are so dark, new color, say muddy. Madi kura o tra madi ko say madi o tra madi a o say o kwanu ti ko say twa woni
ko bi aye ne nso ko na
commander some ha you take 2 bodies you take TUC o mu nyina say hey so we so fighting girl am say e ko su no Quatrain feel say ensuo na wo so galam say na fight no the waters are so not clear. We got
to go, man.
Oh, you've got to go, but got to go in America. Yeah, maybe you know AC from the American self. Adama, baby, I dream. Civil society, me and Chomonka.
Okay.
Opinion leaders, me and Chomonka.
Okay.
Traditional leaders, me and Chomonka.
Okay.
Look, you know, sorry, Waka. Look, Ghana for sorry.
Right.
Obia sorry. Na yenye the denture NDC say. Dia promise am promise ye no anye no here ye galamsey no munkofo e na here akoso etu so most support no prosecute o na munya se mutiti qualify
me da say
munya se mutiti qualify no first are we prosecuting or we are not
me da say nana crop ya sante me da wasi pina nyumre I am a member of the NDC communications team, a broadcast journalist, Dr. Francis Admarco Francois, the Ashanti regional organizer of the MPP, and is gunning to be the secretary of the MPP in the region. And after Dr. Samuel Efi, a senior lecturer, KSTU School of Business. The Madam Payfoy say, Kofi Asare Numafo. Kofi, and then you may have a lovely evening. Kofi Asare Numafo. All right, Abusia for yes, so DJ Iceman. Eba be fa kunwa na so watwa so. Onyankopon ya aduma yebehia. Chairman Max the Cardinal be kwa run about Chairman Max, good evening. Betina mu hwe echi di ma Samson Kwame Nyameche General Manager Hello FM. Kenneth Obeng, DJ Iceman, DJ Magjoon, and after of us when you be boy. Ye dey see ya have a lovely night.